911, where's your emergency?
731, traffic crash, Catlett and Eustis.
Fully involved.
Fox 1030.
Single family.
Fox 440 for the traffic crash at Winchester Road, Old Tavern Road, at exit 4, medic 4, wagon 1.
On scene. Single vehicle in the roadway. Heavy damage to the roof.
Welcome to Reminiscing with Virginia chapter of APCO 911 History Makers, a special continuation of APCO International's Reminiscing with the History Maker series. Here at the 2025 Virginia APCO Conference, we're taking a closer look at the people behind our story. Our senior and life members whose dedication, innovation, and leadership have both shaped our chapter and the field of public safety communications. Through these conversations, we celebrate their accomplishments and preserve their memories for future generations. Today, we have the privilege of speaking with Joell Kight, who is the communications manager for Fauquier County Sheriff's Office and was the 2019 Virginia APCO President. Hello, Joell.
Hi.
So let's start at the beginning. When did you first join APCO?
Oh gosh, I think I first joined APCO in about 2000.
During your time with APCO, what agencies have you been a part of and what roles have you held?
So I started at the Fauquier County Sheriff's Office in 1997 as a frontline telecommunicator. And about 3 years in, I was moving up to supervisor and training coordinator. When I became the training coordinator, I joined APCO, and I did so in part to deploy our emergency medical dispatch program.
Okay, and what initially inspired you to become a member of APCO?
I think one of the things that inspired me is the people that are involved in APCO. I have many mentors that I'm sure you're going to be interviewing as well, who have been a huge influence on my career in public safety and within APCO. Some of the things that I really like about APCO are the membership inclusion, the training that is afforded, and the legislative focus of the APCO International.
Okay. And looking back, what were some of your favorite activities or moments either with the Virginia chapter or at the national level?
This conference, I think this is the best conference, and I'm a little biased because I've been the conference co-chair for the last couple of years. But we hear a lot of good things from our attendees and our vendors that they enjoy our event. And the networking that happens at a conference, at any conference, that's where it's at. It's the networking and learning that, oh, the stuff that goes on in my center is not unique. It goes on everywhere. Or finding out that, hey, this system, this hardware, this software system, this doesn't work. Well, this agency found the solution, and hey, that really works. I like that. Or just hearing from others that experiencing the same things that we're experiencing and they get it.
In your view, what does APCO do best that sets it apart from other organizations?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. So let me say that I think APCO and NENA and all the other associations, Denise Amberly, the Be the Difference conferences, all of those conferences offer something that's unique. One of the things that I think is unique about APCO is their focus on their training programs and their continued focus on them. So they don't deploy, say, your public safety telecommunicator course and never look at it again. They look at it annually, biannually. There's multiple versions. They're always trying to keep up with the technology and the best business practices and making sure that it's not stale.
Has your involvement with APCO influenced your professional journey in public safety communications?
I would say that it has. So my involvement with APCO and the Virginia chapter has afforded me opportunities to speak at the House in Richmond towards the improvement of the career for a public safety telecommunicator. Their ability to, or my ability through APCO to go and speak and try to seek the recognition for 911 as first of the first responders across all industries, that APCO International or APCO Virginia APCO has offered me that opportunity.
And we really appreciate that. Thank you for being one of our voices out there. As next generation 911 continues to evolve, what do you think APCO should focus on to remain a leader in emerging technologies?
I think we're really going to have to focus on the Internet of Things, the IoT and AI. I think as much as maybe I want to be a little old school about it, that's coming, whether we want it to or not. It's here. Focusing on the different portions of that and trying to be ahead of the technology, which is really hard to do. But the AI is here, so body-worn cameras and body-worn outer carrier vests and things that are going to give those notifications to the public safety telecommunicators that somebody might be in trouble, and how are we going to react to that, and what are we going to do to ensure that our telecommunicators are able to focus on the 911 calls, able to focus on these Internet of Things, and we have adequate staffing for that. The other thing that I think we need to focus on is making sure that we are training our telecommunicators how to basically be crime analysts and be, when you're getting these videos, you're able to see past the initial picture and see what might be behind the scenes, just like we do with our ears, because we're really good at that. We're really good at listening to a 911 call and hearing somebody say something real quietly in the background, or hearing that gunshot, or hearing the child cry, and honing in on that and saying, I need to investigate that a little bit more. We're going to need to learn to do the same thing with pictures and videos.
Absolutely. And finally, during your time in office or active service, what do you consider your most significant contribution?
I think my most significant contribution has been speaking in Richmond and supporting the movement to have telecommunicators reclassified.
Thank you so much, Joelle. It's been a pleasure having you today.
Thank you.